travelled to Kathmandu from Mumbai and decided to get a short transfer flight down to Pokhara rather than a 12-hour coach ride. After our Indian adventure, we needed a break from all the bumpy roads.
Just arrived in Pokhara. We've just got the flight down Yeti Airlines, which was a novelty. It was only 25 minutes. The warmth is lovely. It's about 23 degrees, which is really nice from the sweltering heat of the last 2 months of Sri Lanka and Mumbai.
But it's fresh as well. There's a freshness to the air.
Clean.
And then the views over here, if we come round.
Oh, look at the sunset, look at the clouds,
in the back,
mountains. But look at that, the colours. And blue skies, amazing. So yeah,
it's great.
Speak to you later. We took a local taxi from the airport to our hotel in Pokhara. It took us about 15 minutes and cost 600 Nepalese rupees, which is about £3.50. We pre-booked some accommodation because we wanted a swimming pool, but you don't need to because it's just everywhere.
Having slept on buses and in homestays for most of our Indian trip, we decided upon a little bit of luxury for Pokhara. The Aabas hotel had just enough. We couldn't wait to explore the town, and at the bottom of our road we found the main high street and the lake, with views across to the mountains and boats that you could hire.
The street running along the lakeside is the main tourist area for Pokhara. It's the gateway to many of the hiking trails in this region, and it seems like every other shop is selling hiking equipment, from boots to jackets and sleeping bags to rucksacks. You can buy or rent it, and although it's all hooky, it's still really good quality and it's a great price.
There are restaurants selling foods traditionally from Nepal, but also from all the surrounding countries. This delicious pani puri originates from India. Always looking for a shopping opportunity, Angie was in her element. It was December, and within the first couple of days we managed to stock up on all sorts of lovely things to take back to England for the family.
Have we mentioned the food? The more touristy restaurants were reasonably priced, from about £10 for a main meal with a drink, but the local shops were much cheaper. A filling bowl of spicy thukpa with momos, for example, was just 200 rupees, and that's what, £1.20?
A bit further along and the road comes inland from the lake and offers even more tourist variety. Electrical goods, chemists, sculptures, ceremonial knives, books, spas, tattoos, and much, much more. I hadn't had great coffee in Sri Lanka or India on this 3-month trip, and so I was really happy to find great barista coffee in Pokhara. This particular cafe was our favourite, the White Rabbit. Its chocolate fudge brownie was to die for.
There are all sorts of textiles for sale here, from carpets to mittens, with scarves made from cashmere reportedly offering the holy grail of quality. Finding the real deal, though, might be difficult, given the number of shops, garments and shopkeepers' claims on offer. But I was more than up for the challenge.
We managed to walk up and down these streets for 5 days without getting bored, and also managed to arrange a midweek break with a couple of the many activities on offer in the various travel centres up and down the main road.
I love to go paragliding, and it's really popular in Pokhara. I'm not good with heights, so running off of a cliff or a hill is somewhat daunting, but I love it when I'm up there. And the top tip here from me would be to go into tourist agencies in town to book, as your paragliding is much cheaper than when you do it online, but by about 20 or 30%.
You can make around which angle you want to do.
Okay, so it's looking out.
The next day it was my turn, and I decided on bungee jumping. I'd never done it before, but I thought in for a penny, in for a pound.
Hello there. So today I'm bungee jumping for the first time in my life. So Andrew did paragliding yesterday. She's got horse riding tomorrow. Hopefully today this is all going to go very well, but we shall see. At the moment I'm not feeling too, the adrenaline's not really running. So we'll see what happens when I actually get out onto the edge of the lake.
Damo wanted to do something which was something to get his adrenaline going, so I suggested a bungee jump and he said yeah, okay then. We were booking paragliding and stuff like that, so we booked a bungee jump. But that's him up there. I reckon he's got me shitting himself. I couldn't go out there with him, so I'm just on duty taking photos here. So yeah.
Himalayas are over there.
Okay, sir. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bungee. Shit. Woo!
First bungee jump done. In the bag. Okay, so standing at the edge, obviously quite nerve-wracking. And then they say put your arms out, and that's slightly nerve-wracking. You want to kind of lean back rather than forward. And then one deep breath in order just to calm yourself down, and then 3, 2, 1, jump. And I don't think I really got scared, but for about 3 seconds, once you've jumped and you realise you're free falling, that's a lovely feeling. So I think parachuting next time.
Whilst we're no longer nightlife people, well, perhaps occasionally, but more often than not, we're in bed reading by about 9:30. However, if nightlife is your thing, then you're catered for here. Again, the shops are open late, the restaurants are there, often with live music accompaniment, some of it traditional, and the clubs and bars start to make interesting noises and turn all their light shows on full to entice you in.
Although not in peak season, which is autumn and spring, for early December it was still fairly lively. I'd say it's a great time of year to visit because you miss all the crowds, especially on the hikes. The temperatures are still reasonably warm, but unfortunately you do miss the blooming rhododendrons.
Finally, early on, in fact I think it was the first day, through a recommendation we had discovered this busy local food street. It's crammed with open-fronted vendors selling simply the tastiest traditional cuisine.
Hello. We've been in Pokhara for about 6 days. We've done very little. I think the Indian trip just knocked us out.
Yeah, needed to just rest up. We've done 2 months of going Malari and sort of just running around like blue-ass flies, so we can chill out, and that's exactly what we've done in Pokhara.
But we've loved it here. Really, really lovely place. Every day we've eaten such good food. I think my favourite is the soup, the noodle soup with thukpa with momos. Momos are delicious on their own. Thukpa's delicious on its own. It's like a thick soup, but you put the momos in there and it's fantastic. But
No, I was trying to think of what my favourite is, and I can't think at the moment because we've tried so many different types. We've had Korean, we've had Chinese, we've had Nepalese, we've had.
That might be it. But we've had it lots of times. And fantastic coffee at the White Rabbit.
With
really
the chocolate
delicious.
brownies and the chocolate mud cake and the ice cream every day.
Yeah, and so we've either been shopping, eating, or sleeping in our hotel, which is also really lovely.
Yeah.
But tonight we're going to have kebabs. It's the first time we've had this actually. And then tomorrow we're off on our walk. Mardi Himal. You couldn't see the mountain in many of the shots and stuff that we've had. You can see where it's supposed to be going from here, but it's been clouded quite a lot. I mean, it's been nice weather, but we haven't been able to see
And
the mountain.
not able to put the drone off at all.
No.
There's just like no drones at all, and it's like you can't get a signal, so you can't even do it normally, you just can't get up.
No, because the airport's quite close, so it's just not letting you do it. So, it is what it is. Anyway, we're going to enjoy our kebabs. See you later. Bye-bye.